Now I don't have any video. Oh Lord. Here, let's try that one more time. I've spent the last like oh, hang on. I was really proud of that, guys. Hang on. Let's try this one more time. I've spent like the last 20 minutes getting this all set up. Okay. So, I've had this in my head for a while to do a version of Prost. I know that it says the weekly pint on everything. That's because I forgot to change that. But this is a live Prost. Let me pull up the chat here, so if you guys jump on and want to hang out. Chef Tony live streams are miserable. It's fun because you get to talk to people while you're doing stuff, but there's always something that goes wrong. Always, always, always. So there is an episode of Prost coming tonight, a regularly scheduled episode of Prost, but we're hanging out. It's a holiday, and we're drinking early, so I figure why not crack open a bottle with you guys, since there's nobody else to drink with right now. My wife is on the phone with my mom, talking about how they're grumpy that they don't have Thanksgiving. The child that thinks that she's a dog, she's hiding upstairs, refusing to stop watching her iPad, and then the baby is currently upstairs yelling, so we're also confused. Yes, this is Prost, live Prost, and we're gonna drink a beer together. Braxton, you guys know what I'm diving into. So we normally, in normal times, we have a tradition that on Thanksgiving, one of the bottles we always open up is Dark Charge. I always have lots of Dark Charge hanging out in the beer cellar. I pulled this one out last night, if you saw on Instagram, and it's been sitting in the fridge getting nice and cold. And just because I don't have anybody here with me to drink does not mean that I should not find a way to dive into this. So while I'm cutting into this and hacking away at the wax, if you guys are also drinking early with me, tell me what you're drinking, or if you're not, just tell me how you are celebrating a pandemic Thanksgiving. Because it is still a holiday. I appreciate you guys all jumping on with me too. It's been a weird morning. I mean, it's always kind of a quiet morning on Thanksgiving, or whatever day we celebrate Thanksgiving. I'm usually up pretty early, smoking a cigar, having a beer, smoking turkey. This year, I can smell that. Our turkey is pre-made. We ordered from a local butcher shop and got like this little Thanksgiving meal deal thing. So I'm not doing the usual, but I still got up early and confined in my basement while the rest of the family eats upstairs. Oh, yeah, we are all quarantined together, luckily, so we're at least together in our solitude. So this is Dark Charge. I think the last that I have of the cake box. This is white chocolate raspberry, 12.4%. Obviously bourbon barrel aged. Raspberry, cocoa nibs, and vanilla bean. I'm curious to see what parts of that are still. Chris Walker from Have a Drink Show said they did a 12-person dinner for 2.25 people. We did something similar, but we split it up. So we ordered our meal, and I think it's like a 15-person meal, and split it up between 3 families. So my sister-in-law picked it all up, got all the food, separated it all into 3 little individual groups, and then dropped it off on some porches so that we would all have our cut of the food, I guess. Nephew got a positive diagnosis this morning, and I was in a pickup truck with him for 5 minutes last Friday night, so now the whole family is freaked. I get that. It's I get that 100%. So my wife tested positive, which is why we've been in our quarantine thing. She is already through her quarantine period. She's out of the woods with everything. The rest of us are still stuck making sure that we don't show symptoms. So it's fun. Cheers, guys. Prost, guys, I guess I should say. I still get the raspberry. I get a lot of raspberry. Oh. Yeah, the chocolate comes in a little bit later now. That's still drinking really good. It's like a boozy dessert. Oh, wow. You never know how all of that stuff is going to sit over time. Adjuncts, especially real adjuncts, tend to fall out pretty quickly. Coffee and things like that, you'll see drop out real fast. Whereas, some other things just hang around for a long time, even kind of getting stronger. That's amazing. That is delicious. It is still bright and berry like, but boozy. And like I said, there's still a little bit of chocolate there coming in. Not as much as I think I remember it being fresh, but we're talking a year at this point. Lee is drinking Urban Artifact Christmas Pickle to start. That is a fantastic day drinker, in my opinion. It's a great beer. I'm kind of rationing all of my pickles, knowing that I'm not going to be able to get them for a while. So I'm trying not to drink them all that quickly. I set aside some polygraph for during dinner because I have this thing with like this sour beer along with dinner that I think is maybe it's just this thing in my head lately, but it's really, really good and kind of cuts through everything. And I don't know why, but I think the cherry will go good with Thanksgiving. I don't know, but that's where I'm planning to lean heavily during dinner. Although I have plenty of other stuff that might be delicious. Still have a couple Oktoberfests. Maybe we could do that. But yeah, I'm out of what I've got here, I'm thinking that is sounding like the way I'm going to go. Although a nice bottle of lambic with food, I might dive into the cellar there too. So yeah, Dark Charge, always good. I have not been mad about any Dark Charge bottle that I think I've ever bought. Though I am a little upset that Dark Charge Day is not happening the way it always has. It's going to be sad sitting at home knowing that it's this Cincinnati beer holiday that now doesn't exist. Used to love Three Philosophers with Thanksgiving meal. That's a good one. I don't think I have any Three Philosophers stashed away. I might have one more of the Nomagong. So Omagong did a beer called Nomagong, which was their collaboration, I believe, with Le Chouffe, whose Le Chouffe is like the little, their logo is the little gnome. So that bottle just hangs out over here. It's just pure coincidence. I have this little guy that stands on the bar and he can hold bottles for me. I don't think he can hold a big bottle though. Yeah, so he always holds Nomagong. One of these days I will give you guys a tour of all of the crap that I have sitting around. My basement is pure chaos. I don't think there's anything too fun over here. I don't know if you guys can see me over here. Up here, this shelf is just full of a bunch of random crap. I don't even know what all is up here. We have random bottle openers laying around. We have an old bottle of Embry's Northern Dark from Beer Week 2013, autographed by everybody. What else do we have? Got some gnome candles. I have a municipal brewworks poker chip. Just stuff like that, just all over the place. And that's just back here. I have. This is actually fun. Let me pull this down just so you can see. I collect things, whether intentionally or not, just for, I don't know, who doesn't? And at one point, I started collecting bottle openers. So this is all just random beer bottle openers, different breweries. There's some cool stuff in there. This one, this Leinenkugel's pretzel, is my favorite. A little Yingling bottle. Seventh Son has a good one there. Yeah, a bunch of stuff there, and then that's also where we throw different brewery pins, and then we've started the overflow because the pins have filled up on that one. More pins. What else is fun? We have lots of glassware over that way. Cans everywhere in random corners, stacks and stacks of cans because I don't have shelves built for those yet, and growlers stashed in every corner. Lots of gnomes. Everywhere you look, there are just gnomes standing around. Lots of stuff. If you never saw these, I need to actually glue that back. This was 8-Ball. They had these koozies that were paper bags, little tiny paper bags, and they're like lined with a neoprene or something to keep your beer cold. And then mine is filled with Celebrator goats, the little tags from different 6-packs of Celebrator. Yeah, you could sit in my bar for a very long time just looking around at all of the crap that is sitting around. I find new stuff all the time that I forgot existed around here. Some Founders matches, just in case you need to light your cigarette in a bar. All of the random little wristbands, the little rubber wristbands from different stuff. Just a lot of stuff. I like bottle openers a lot, though. There's my G.I. Joe bottle opener. If you're standing down here at the bar and you're drinking and you need to open a bottle, you probably never need to walk more than like 18 inches to find a bottle opener. There are bottle openers just dangling off of everything and in every corner. And, I mean, why not? Right? All right, guys. That's it. Prost is supposed to be short. Like I said, there will be an episode, not another live one, but a recorded episode tonight. I don't know what time. It just kind of depends with dinner and stuff when I upload it, but it will be up today sometime, and it is Warped Wing. If you guys want a spoiler, Hydro Haze. And then next week's is also ready. That's Pink from Urban Artifact. Anytime you have something specific that you think I should probably drink on Prost, just shoot me a message and tell me that I should get that beer and put it on Prost, and maybe it'll make its way in because, I don't know, that's the fun of it, and that's also sometimes the difficult part is I'll come down here to record, and I go and I look, and I'm like, oh man, which one do I grab? So, yeah, feel free to reach out. Yes, happy Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I hope you are all finding a way to make this at least somewhat of an enjoyable holiday. I know it's weird this year, but we will get through all of this, and life will return to normal, and we'll have regular Thanksgivings again with big get-togethers, and it'll be awesome. So everybody stay safe, and take some time to think about what you are, what you're thankful for, because Um, that's the point of all this, right? Is gratitude and appreciation of all of the stuff that we sometimes forget about. So, cheers, guys. Prost. Enjoy the holiday. Dive into your beer cellar if you've got one. Pull out something that you were saving for a special occasion, because every occasion is special if you make it. That's my words of wisdom for the day. Prost, everybody.